Hello viewers and welcome back for more Red Bomber 64's Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Now, you're probably wondering if this is the Pit of 100 Trials, why I'm just sitting outside in Rogueport. Well, there's one thing I forgot to do in my bonus episode, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of it right now. It's just kind of something small. We are going to talk to Franklin and find out what was in that chest. You seem pretty cheery, and as always, I'm happily busy with my research. By the by, do you know what was in that treasure chest we found in the palace? It contained a dried shroom! Yes, it was probably a mushroom, but it sat there for 1,000 years, and now it's a dried shroom. That's what was in that treasure chest. Oh no, it's nothing to be disappointed by. Now we know for certain that people indeed ate mushrooms 1,000 years ago. This is a groundbreaking anthropological discovery. The chest contained a dried shroom. Can you believe that? I just find that hilarious. And there's a bunch of catalogs that I haven't gotten yet, so we're almost done, I hope. Wow, there's a lot. Jeez, how much stuff was there? Okay, that's it. Anyway, I will meet you back down at the Pit of 100 Trials, and we'll start there. Alright, so here we are, and we are ready to take on the Pit of 100 Trials. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Now, these first floors are kind of boring, and I'm going to do probably 20 floors each video so that way it's not like incredibly long or incredibly short. So I think 20 is about a good size for that. Anyway, what I plan to do with these first floors, since they're really boring, is I plan to use every partner attack. Like, I'm gonna go through the partners and use each attack. That way I make sure I've shown everything if I forgot to do it during the story. Also, we have a new enemy. We have a Gloomba. It is exactly like a normal Goomba with just better stats. So yeah, I mean, that's really all there is to it. We're gonna go ahead and just dive right in. We're starting with Goombella, and we'll just go through in chronological order, the order of the partners. And that's really it. We're just going to keep going, do 20 floors, and try to show off everything that I forgot to do. I mean, that's all I can really think of. So yeah, let's just keep going. Woo! 1 down, 99 to go. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Also, in these first few floors, first strikes are like really overpowered, so it's a bit difficult to make it interesting. So that's why I'm trying to do all the partners. That's a Gloomba. It likes dark, damp places. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, defense is 0. It's just a buffed Goomba. It's stronger than a normal Goomba, so be careful. That's not a healthy color for a Goomba, but it doesn't mean it's sick or anything. So don't show any mercy. Like we would show mercy anyway. You'll get no sympathy from me. 2 coins, nope, going straight down. Not even worth it. Also, I went ahead and bought all the Luigi volumes in the shop because it is the Year of Luigi after all, so I'm definitely considering reading them just because it's the Year of Luigi. And I failed there. Can you do anything, Goombella? No. Well, you can do Rallywink. Yeah, let's no, let's do that another time. Okay. Now I actually need to do Rallywink. Alright. Rallywink. Woo. And that's what that does. We get another turn to attack. I don't know what the stylish is, and I am kind of failing at these action commands right now. But, yeah. So that's almost all of Goombella's stuff. I mean, I know I've shown Multi-Bonk and Head Bonk and Tattle before, but now that's Rallywink, so I guess let's keep going down. I mean, it's really hard for these first few floors to be interesting because it's so easy. And first strikes are so overpowered, so I'm going to try not to do that in these first floors because I actually want to make it interesting. Sort of. Well, let's go ahead and multi-bonk this Gloomba, even though it's not necessary at all. Let's see how long I can keep this going. This'll be interesting. Okay, that was a good amount. I felt that I messed up. But That's a decent amount for sure. Alright, so that's everything Goombella can do. So let's go ahead and switch to Koops for the next few floors after I pick up some of these flowers and coins. Because what's greater than flowers and coins? Not much. Alright, Koops, show us what you can do for these next few floors. The floors of agony. I already hear the fuzzy. I heard it like before this screen even loaded. Torment me in my nightmares. Anyway. So Koops has 1 defense. He can shell shock, whatever that is. You can do it fast if you time it right. It's got 2 stylish. And I'll go ahead and kill this fuzzy, because I don't like fuzzies. Right, but he can knock over Koops. But he doesn't go for Koops anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. What else can you do, Koops? Power Shell? Why not? No, I'll do a better example of that later. I at least want to make them, like, useful. I don't want to just use them just for the sake of using them. I'd like to use them in a situation where it would make sense to use it, if that makes any sense at all. I said sense a lot right there, didn't I? Anyway. I just really want to make sure that I showed everything at some point in this Let's Play. Because I would hate to just skip out on certain stuff. How did that hit with... I thought I hit with the shell. That doesn't even make sense. Alright, well, Koops, you get to use not Shell Slam. I don't even care that didn't even get the right command. I still got 2 stylish out of it, and I killed it, so that's all that matters. Right? Style points are all that matter. Anyway. Yeah, I would like to get to the more interesting fights as soon as possible. This is a good fight for... Yes, this is a great fight for showing Shell Slam. Or not Shell Slam, Power Shell. Woo! Yeah. That's a good example right there. Hits all enemies on the ground. It's gonna be tough in these floors to find a good example for Shell Shield. But... I mean, I'll do it anyway. I'll just go ahead and do Shell Shield, because why not? It's hard to get the timing on that. Yeah, in these first few floors, it's hard to tell when it's a good time to use it and when not. Anyway. I don't know. I really hope you guys are enjoying this, because I really enjoyed the Pit of 100 Trials. It's a lot of fun for me. It may not sound like it, the way I'm talking about it, but you just have to get past the easy floors first, and then it gets a lot more fun after floor 50, really. So I'm going to try to make this as interesting as I can. I'll talk about stuff when there's stuff to talk about, but bear with me for these first 50 floors, really. Alright, so we've seen all the other stuff. It's not exactly relevant, but you'll see that this pierces their 1 defense. Oh man, I just gotta keep going left? Okay, I got it. So yeah, that does 7. Jeez. So yeah, usually it would do 6, but it does 7 because I guess it might even power up and then pierce their defense. I'm not sure, because I thought he only had 6 attack. Anyway. But yeah, it pierces. That can be useful in certain situations. And we hit floor 10! And we get to open these treasure chests. And the first one contains Sleepy Stomp. It's just a jump attack to make enemies... It's a badge that uses a jump attack to put enemies to sleep. Yeah, I left all the treasures intact for the purpose of this Let's Play. Even when I went down to grind, I didn't get them because I wanted to open them on screen with everyone. Just like presents, I don't know, on Christmas. Anyway, so now we've shown everything that Koops can do. Let's go on to Flurry, and we also have a new enemy, Paragoombas. They're basically a powered-up Paragoomba, and now he's turned into a Gloomba. So, Flurry, show us what you can do with your Body Slam. Crush enemies with your stage presence. Ah. And then we'll finish these guys off with a multi-bounce. Yeah, I know this is using up a lot of FP, but I tried to plan it to where I'll level up at about the time that I need to. So hopefully that'll all work out, and we'll just keep moving on. I mean, we're already at floor, what, 12 out of 20 for this episode, so I think we're making good progress for sure. Just the way that happened. I didn't even mean for it to look that funny. Oh gosh. But it did. It did. We've got some enemies from Chapter 2 now. So let's see what else you can do, Flurry. Gale Force. I found out that this actually has a better chance of working on airborne enemies than ground enemies, which makes sense, but I didn't know that actually till recently. Alright. So, yeah, that works. And we have a very slow camera pan for some reason. I don't even know if that was noticeable to you guys, but I noticed it for sure. What else can Flurry do? I mean, I don't really use Flurry much outside of Chapter 2. But, because, I don't know, she seems to be the most underpowered of all the partners, because she can only jump on stuff, but, it's not exactly, she can't hurt anything, well, anything spiky. And it seems like all of her attacks are based on timing. Yeah, Lip Lock gives you HP back. Because we had Gale Force, which was press A and release with perfect timing. This was just hold A when it's lit up. So it seems like she's just all about timing. And I guess Koops was all about lining up stars with the bars. I guess. Alright, and you should have one more attack, Flurry, so let's find out what that is in this fight. You have Dodgy Fog. What do we do? Tilt this with good timing. Okay, that's weird. I guess it worked. I'm bad at that. I think that's actually the first time I've ever used that. So let's see. Let's hit this Paragloomba. So I made Mario dodgy, so I guess that's good. If it tries to attack him, it'll miss. But yeah, it seems like Flurry is all about perfect timing. I guess I never noticed that. I guess that they might have designed all of these, all the partners' attacks to go along with a certain type of theme of a way to input controls. I'll have to think more about that. That could very well be true. So we're moving on to Yoshi, my white Yoshi, which I am so proud about because I didn't even plan that, and it was just completely unexpected and made me so happy. Ah, I love it. Anyway, first strike, let's go. Oh, no. You can actually first strike on Pyters if you jump, like, perfectly. It's really weird. Yeah. So let's go ahead and ground pound on this Paragloomba. Alright, I love how fast I fill that bar up. So you do exactly 7, I like that. And then let's just go ahead and finish off this fighter. Moving right along. I can't do any sort of first strike with you, Yoshi. Unless, like, hopping off your Yoshi could make you land on something for a first strike. I don't even know if you can do that, though. Alright, do we have anything gulpable? I guess the Piter is. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Yoshi has any kind of thing, because his first one was mashing, his second one was holding, so it doesn't seem like Yoshi follows any sort of pattern. For his attacks, anyway. Having one defense is so funny, I don't even have to try. So, I'll save Mini Egg for another time. Because there's no point in doing it when there's just one enemy out here. Also, my FP is running incredibly low, but that is fine by me. Oh, here's something definitely gulpable. But, I'll Mini Egg. I'll Mini Egg. Press A when it lights up. Woo! So I guess you can't... I guess because it didn't do any damage, it didn't do anything to this pleb right here. But we definitely made it a mini Paragloomba. I'm not even gonna try to defend. What? Okay, I got too cocky right there. I thought it dropped by like 3. I didn't see that it dropped 2. But yeah, get that. I'm gonna sit on you a lot. And we're basically out of FP. So, yeah. We're gonna do something about that eventually. Well, I guess I'll just keep Yoshi out for now. I mean, there's no harm in that. What? My hammer must have, like, hit on, like, the very last frame or something. I have no idea how that hit. Anyway. I do have enough for a multi-bounce, but that's not going... Oh, I have enough for a few things. Anyway, I'm going to hit this Pokey, because I don't like dealing with Pokies. They're just annoying in general. So, ground pound the Piter. That's right, really, really hop for it, Yoshi. Yeah, that's one way to get our FP back, just through that. Through the badge, the Lucky Star, I think? Yeah, Lucky Star. It gives us a chance to restore FP at the beginning of battles. I love that badge. We have another, what is it? Are those rough puffs or just puffs? I don't remember what they're called. It's been too long. Dark puffs. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this really quick. I think we're almost to floor 20, so we're about to have to wrap it up for this video. But there will be plenty more to where that came from. As you will see the Pit of 100 Trials, and it only gets increasingly more interesting, I promise. Alright, and here we are at floor 20. Just out of habit, I keep almost like hitting the switch and going on, but I know I need to actually get these on camera. So, got a Fire Drive badge. That's an interesting badge. It drops a little like fireball from the sky and you hit it with your hammer and knock it into the enemies that burns them all on the ground. But yeah, anyway, that's that. And here we have, I think his name is Charlieton, but he sells some stuff. So he sells these same items throughout the whole Pit of 100 Trials. He doesn't appear every 10 floors, but he has a chance to appear every 10 floors. And every time you go deeper, we have to go deeper. Every time you go deeper in the pit, these items get increasingly more expensive and eventually get to outrageously high prices. Like, I think at like floor 80, this is 120, and this is like 40. It's crazy. These are like 200 or something. It's absolutely ridiculous. But if you need it, you buy it. So that's really how it goes. But I don't really need any of these right now, and I think my inventory is actually full. But anyway, I was just gonna show that real quick. And anyway, so we've reached floor 20. That's the end of this video, and I will see you next video for more of the Pit of 100 Trials. Stay tuned!